I personally do not believe that right and wrong is written in stone. I believe it's subjective based on the culture.
So you're not Christian?
I am an omnist. I find truth in all religions, all things. I believe that they are different interpretations of what they believe truth is. There is an element of fear that has been infused in it, with almost like a threatening of hell. If you don't follow our way, the Christian way, if you're a Hindu, or if if you believe in Taoism, you're going to hell. But in that way, they invalidate the other perspectives of truth.
There's only one truth.
Exactly. But at the end of the day, no one book can tell you what truth is. That's something that you have to find yourself.
You want to know what? You want to know why I do believe that my truth is truth?
Tell me.
It's because Jesus did what no man in the world could ever do. You know, he defeated death. He resurrected from the tomb. Who did that? Who raised the dead like he raised the dead? Who cleansed the lepers like he cleansed the lepers? And this was evidence from many eyewitnesses. You know, there's nobody ever that ever died and resurrected their own self. You know, and then appeared to his own disciples after his tomb and burial. You know, Muhammad didn't do that. Buddha didn't do that. Anywhere you search in the grave, their bones is still there somewhere. But if you try to look for Jesus, he showed us, he just didn't speak a word. He just didn't bring a good message. He just didn't bring a positive message. No, he backed it up with impossible things. You know, and if you have anybody in mind who did anything like Jesus did to prove himself, as he said that, to prove himself to be the person he said he was. He said, I am Alpha and Omega. He said, before Abraham, I am. He said, it says that Jesus was the visible image of the invisible God. Jesus said, if you've seen me, you've already seen the Father. Yes. You know,
yeah,
so all these things, Jesus spoke it, but he backed it up by what? The supernatural, by the impossible. You know, and these things were seen by hundreds of eyewitnesses. And that's why what I believe in, it's so reliable. Jesus' tomb was actually empty. It's proven Jesus was actually crucified. All these historical events took place. The blind saw, the ears opened. And the crazy part is that in the Old Testament, all this was prophesied. And it what? Ended up coming to pass. God backed up everything.